No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Penn State's offense will start this game off with the football. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
And the Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Harris back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fires left. Pulls it in. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Talking to this coaching staff, they felt they had matchups in the passing game that they could win, and they wanted to test this defense and see if they could take the top off. Well, you saw it right there. Opening drive of the game.
Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And the ball is loose on the return. Right by the kicking team. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Once he got a snap, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. The scoop and score. What a lift they can give to the defense, not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Delivers the stiff arm. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Panthers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Back open in the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Scanning the field, it's Hacker. Bringing the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passers. You saw right there getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all three phases.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabs it in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide-out level noise. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Running back searching for a hole. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Harris will throw. Right down the middle. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Wants to throw again. Got the back over the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Panthers are marching down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Back to pass, it's Hecker. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Dead center perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Ogden. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Oh, he's got some space. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man down the middle. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Up-tempo for the offense. Harris back to pass. Fakes to grab. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Let's see how successful they'll be on first and 10. They'll go back to the ground. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup. He's up to 57 yards rushing for this game and on his way to 1,400 for the year. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Using his feet. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. They keep pushing forward now. Back to work on second and goal from the 6. Harris will throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Rice is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 21 over Arkansas State. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Finds his man down the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Dropping back, it's Hacker. Got the big pause on him, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Makes the catch right at the 50. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football on an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score a TD.
And the extra point gives him a 28-3 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, try to convert through the air. The screen, he can go. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. To the ground with the back. stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Harris back to pass. Snagged out of the air. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On target. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got his man. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Good enough for a 1st down.
To the air, it's Hecker. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They just keep firing. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. After the run, now to throw. Finds his target down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Harris will throw. It's complete to the left. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their 3rd on the day, and they're #1 in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Plucks it out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Harris back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Spinderella. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they decide to trot out the kicker. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. And this one is perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the 2nd half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Under fire. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Bringing it back. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to pull that schooner away offensively. They're up by 7 over Missouri. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be dragged down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Got him downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Give to the back. Hard running there. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Give to the running back. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to pass. It's Morris. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Morris. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the tight end. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. He's got it down the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Now the play fake. Hauls it in. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. It's Morris. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. On the run, it's Casey. Look out, he's got room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Pulls it and fires to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Going with the ground game left. Across the 15. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns. I think, well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few players, I think, in college football, David, that you need to know where they line up each and every play because they are going to disrupt everything. This guy has been that all throughout his career. 40 sacks. That is unbelievable.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. They'll test the right side. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Harris will throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ball State. We'll circle back if anything.
Breaks into the open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Going to sling it on second down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking for room. It's Casey. Turning it on. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes it play at the 37-yard line.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to throw, it's Morris. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Shoots it to the left. And they fail to hook up on third down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. A little screen to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it set up on the outside. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He'll do it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Makes the catch. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.